LEGO has revealed 3 new Speed Champions sets releasing January 1st, and these are my first impressions. Though we recently, and finally, got a Bugatti in the 8-stud wide scale, the 110 didn't quite check all the boxes of what we needed from a Bugatti. Now don't get me wrong, it has a lot to offer, really love the car, but at the end of the day, it's black and white and doesn't have the signature Bugatti C-line. The Bugatti Vision GT has exactly that, and is sporting the French racing blue two-tone color scheme, using dark azure and earth blue elements. The Bugatti signature curve is built up using various elements that have a continuation of prints from the canopy piece all the way down to underneath the door section. It's great to see these all printed, otherwise this line would have been broken up more than just the gaps between the elements. Speaking of gaps, there is one behind the canopy, and the canopy doesn't quite line up with pieces behind it. The printing looks great. I like the added windshield wiper in the center. There's a mix of stickers and prints throughout. The vents above the front fenders are stickers. The ones above the rear fenders are printed. There are stickers going down the center of the car, one each on the hood, the roof. There's one to represent the engine cover, and a sticker on the rear wing represents the hydraulic feature that adjusts the tilt of the wing on the real car. The wing on the LEGO car stays in place, by the way. A few more stickers can be seen on the side of the wing, including one with the French flag. These are mirrored on the other side as well. Thankfully, we have a full continuous print for the line representing the taillights, which was not the case for the 110. This and the Bugatti logo above looks really good printed on the sides of the plates. There are a couple of stickers on each side of the car, including this one on a new wedge tile to add to the LEGO library of parts for 2026. Now going back to the prints, how dare I wait this long to talk about those Michelins? These are slick tires with the sidewalls printed. There's even a small Michelin Man on there. There's also a full Michelin Man printed on the 1x1 tile as seen here. The wheel covers are a little different from what we got with the 110, which makes these one of a kind for the Vision GT. I like the fact that LEGO made these one of a kind custom printed tires for this car, much like Michelin made these one of a kind custom printed tires for the real life concept car. Up in the front, the headlights are printed, as well as the grille with the logo and the number 16. I think the number 16 represents the number of cylinders, but if I'm wrong, if anybody else has any insight, feel free to drop a comment. I like how they included the red tow hook as well as the red door handles. I appreciate all of the brick-built features throughout. One thing I don't like, though, is the lack of depth on the front. It's just too flat. It's missing the deep aerodynamic features. Overall, this car is an eye-catcher and will be a great addition to the Speed Champions theme, though some collectors may have preferred a Chiron street car over this one. This one is the Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. It's another red Ferrari. Still waiting on that yellow one. Now I know the Bugatti had the number 16 already, but perhaps this Ferrari should have sported that number in honor of Charles Leclerc. This one didn't win me over as much as the Bugatti, but does have a lot going on for it. It looks good as a whole, but really appreciate the parts, prints, and brick-built details within. Now let's start with the wheels this time. This is actually a new element. This is not a wheel insert, but rather the wheel itself, pre-assembled within the tire. And this is a big step up from other Speed Champions, adding to the realism. There's a Ferrari logo printed in the center, and that center is inset, adding to the complexity and realism. You can actually see the bricks behind the wheels. These look incredible, and I'm glad that LEGO is doing more exclusive wheel designs. What's not a new part is the windscreen element. However, I think it works for this car just fine, but let me just tell you how much I like it. It's trans black with black printing on the top and for the A columns. And that's it. No different colors, no striping, no Roger Dubious. It's rather generic. This is the piece that I've been looking for using in mocks and rebrickable cars. I think it'll be very useful for other makes and models. Just a very useful piece in general. I'm not fond of this gap behind the windscreen, and the air dam behind it is a bit of a mess relying on stickers. But from this low view, I guess it looks okay. There's a 2x4 sticker on the nose up front. There's a nice subtle printing up front using this black line across the edges of plates. The headlights are printed, as well as the slits in all 4 fenders. The Ferrari shield is printed on the T-slope in front of each mirror. Notice the new wedge tiles being used here as well as this new inward corner T-slope, if that's what you want to call it. It looks like the 2x4 tile under the rear wing has the word Ferrari printed on it, and I can't tell if there's any detail on the engine below the trans black wedge tiles. They have these new wedge tiles, right? But failed to use them on the wing itself. Instead, they used the wedge plates, leaving studs showing. Didn't understand that decision. The slopes used to connect the wing to the car looks a bit bulky to me. These are just not very elegant. But from the back of the car, everything looks really good to me. Everything's brick built here. The taillights look to be blacked out when they're not on, so using black plates and tiles works just fine. Candlesticks are used for the dual exhaust tips. Overall, I'm really happy with this car. It also has more pieces than the other two cars, boosting its value, I guess. I like the casual Ferrari hoodie worn by the minifigure as well. The third car that was revealed to be releasing with the other two is the McLaren W1. It's a successor to the F1 and P1. Despite its flashy, bright orange color, this one has less wow factor than the other two, at least to me. Mainly because it lacks custom wheels like the other two. They're the same as what we got with the Lamborghini Revuelto. Nonetheless, this is an iconic papaya orange McLaren and deserves some attention. The shaping of the canopy and roof is throwing me off here. There are too many edges and flat surfaces breaking the illusion of a smooth, rounded roofline. These wedge slopes don't help the cause at all. From certain views, or if I squint my eyes, it looks just fine. Perhaps, though, there could have been a better solution. I would have preferred like a new element maybe being used for the windscreen. Though the windscreen piece is printed very nicely around its edges, and even has the seams printed to suggest the functionality of gull wing doors. Speaking of wings and functionality, the rear wing has the ability to extend, angle, or fold down flat. It's great to see this real-life feature incorporated into the LEGO set. The engine cover looks to be a print. Exhaust pipes are printed on a half-circle tile. Taillights use trans red quill pieces. On the door section, there's a curved orange slope with black printing. Since the printing doesn't come all the way to the edges, I'm thinking it may look better to use a separate curved black slope to accomplish this color blocking. This side view is my least favorite view, but up front, I like what's going on with it. With the hood indentation, though there are 4 stickers used up here, at least the headlights and the McLaren logo are printed. Hey, not everything is hunky-dory here, but overall, this is a great car choice for the theme. All 3 of these cars look great, with some great new parts, and are sure to be fun to put together. Speed Champions is starting off the year strong in 2026. Let me know your thoughts. Bye for now.